The global cryptocurrency and remittance markets are facing a new wave of sophisticated fraud, escalated by the rise of AI driven scams and dark web fraud services. Welcome to VAR India News Hour. In 2024 alone, losses in the crypto sector surged to 4.6 billion, underscoring the growing scale and complexity of attacks targeting both consumers and financial ecosystems. One of the most alarming findings is that first time customers are up to 40 times riskier than the established ones. Fraudsters exploit onboarding vulnerabilities using synthetic identities, stolen credentials, and manipulated KYC documents to gain access. Ironically, even KYC verified accounts are no longer safe, as criminals increasingly hijack or exploit them to conduct large scale frauds. The proliferation of fraud as a service platforms on the dark web has further lowered the barrier to entry, allowing cybercriminals to launch highly coordinated attacks at scale. This creates significant challenges for financial institutions, crypto exchanges, and remittance providers, all of whom must balance seamless customer experiences with the need for stringent fraud prevention. The evolving threat landscape highlights an urgent need for advanced trust frameworks, adaptive AI driven authentication, and contextual fraud detection systems. Moving forward, without these safeguards, both customers and providers remain exposed to the next generation of financial crime. Let's look into today's headlines. YouTube Hype comes to India. YouTube is expanding its Hype feature to India, enabling viewers to help smaller creators gain visibility on the platform. Introduced last year, the Hype feature on YouTube is now live in 39 countries including India, the US, UK, Japan, Korea, and Indonesia. YouTube opines that the move aims to give fans a new way to actively support engaging creators and help them get noticed on a competitive platform. YouTube has also made Hype easier to use and more interactive than before. WhatsApp exploring passkeys integration for on-device backup encryption. WhatsApp is evaluating passkeys integration to encrypt on-device data backups on Android devices. The passkey integration will allow users to encrypt their backups taken on device with a passkey, providing a more secure and convenient way to protect conversations and media. The feature is currently available to select beta testers and is expected to roll out to more users in the coming weeks. The passkey option adds an extra layer of protection for backup data. Google Translate now lets users converse in over 70 languages. Google has introduced two new AI-powered features into Google Translate, owing to which people can now translate around 1 trillion words across Google Translate, search, and in visual translation in Lens and Circle to search. The new features, backed by the advanced reasoning and multimodal capabilities, aim to help users with live conversations and language learning. Google's advanced AI models are now making it possible to have a live conversation in over 70 languages, including Hindi, Arabic, French, Korean, Spanish, Tamil, etc. As US tariffs hit Indian economy, the government pushes for e-commerce exports. The Commerce and Industry Ministry has begun consultations with industry stakeholders, including major e-commerce players including American retail firms Amazon and Walmart-owned Flipkart, to Indian small-scale manufacturers and mid-segment retailers to explore models that could boost e-commerce exports. This comes in the backdrop of sharp 50% US tariffs on India. While various methods to boost e-commerce exports are being reportedly explored, there apparently is a major difference of opinion among stakeholders regarding the inventory-based model of e-commerce. Hindalco plans to set up an iPhone chassis unit in Andhra Pradesh. Hindalco Industries is planning to invest Rs 586 crores in an aluminium extrusion facility in Andhra Pradesh's Kuppam for manufacturing iPhone chassis. The facility, expected to start production by March 2027, aims to generate 613 jobs over 4 years. The project will benefit from policy incentives and reflects the state's focus on electronics manufacturing growth. This initiative is in line with Andhra Pradesh's strategy to integrate with Apple's supply chain, leveraging Kuppam's strategic location near Bengaluru and Chennai. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to VAR India magazine. You can download the VAR India app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.